All right. Okay. Appear to be live. There's the Siri bot. Okay. And you look to be behaving. Okay, so there's another thing about that. There we go. Alright, we can see YouTube chat. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. There we go. And the ad will be starting shortly. So I'm going to have my little good luck goldfish. It's a gummy goldfish and it's good luck. And I like them because they're full of goo. So you can bite them in half and enjoy the fruit juice. I like these. Amos 4D gummies. Hey. I like them. They're delicious. They've been surprisingly good. They're nice random fruit flavors. I'm gonna have fun with that. Alright, so everybody looks to be working correctly. We don't appear to be having any issues, so hopefully that will continue. Alright. Once the ad goes, we will begin. Guys, this is going to be a bit of a different stream today. As y'all can see on the screen, we have up Core Keeper. And I'm going to be doing a bit of a yap about on it, just because this is a very cool game that has had a very large amount of work in it. And I wanted to talk about this and talk about why it's worth your time and why it's worth your money. And to do that, I am going to be doing a bit of a showcase of it. Now, I am by no means an expert at this game, and I am by no means a speedrunner or things like that. So this is not going to be a special, here's how you break it in half kind of thing. This is going to be a bit different, because this is going to be me yapping about the game, my experience with it, why I believe that you should get it, and why I think you might enjoy it. And until that ad ends in about 30 seconds, y'all get to enjoy the incredibly serene, wonderful music here in Core Keeper, which is another nice thing about Core Keeper that I'll talk about. The music has very good music. Nice, enjoyable ambiance. Despite this being a co-op game, it can give you an incredible feel of both loneliness and just quietly going about your day. Alright, so the ad has ended. So let us see how well this behaves. I'm going to be doing something for myself on my end. I plan to actually be recording this so I can try my hand at editing and things like that. So here we go. Let's see if this works or if it breaks. It alright, doesn't appear to be breaking, so alright, we'll see how this goes. There we go. Alright, so hello everyone and welcome to Core Keeper. Now, for those who want stats, Core Keeper is a game that's been out since, as you can see, 2021. Personally, I believe I started playing it around February of 2022, so that is over 3 years ago. Now, I put in a fair amount of time. In fact, I have put in 35 hours on this game. I've played it both single player and co-op. I saw them both add co-op and fix up co-op and do a lot of work with co-op. Now, I spent 35 hours. I've got up to Crimtane Arnor on that character. I spent a bunch of time on that character in a world, playing it quite a lot. And in that 35 hours, I've gotten 3 achievements. Because there's a lot to do, and a lot you can do, and it's very nice. Now, other stats you might want to know about Core Keeper. This game is sitting currently at a 92% very positive. And that's with 41,000 reviews. So this is a good game by all metrics. It's also only 20 bucks. Now, I've put in 35 hours, and I've played all the way to an end-game boss at the time, and I've played a lot of it. I've played a lot with friends as well. But this is a game that you can play entirely single player. And they have doubled the amount of stuff since I put in those 35 hours. So I wanted to do this Yap to talk about this game, and both talk about it as far as player experience, show you what the player experience is like, and also show off some new stuff, because a lot of new things have been added since I played, including new ways to play and new parts of the game. So here we are in game. We're going to start a game. I've already set one up. Here's our new character. As you can see, this character is the one that I've played a lot of, with my 533 health, bosses killed, and things like that. And here's our starting character. This is Mr. Clowny Pants. This is me. It's a bit of a clown. Now, I set up this character to have one of the new jobs, which is summoning. That's right, you can have minions and pets. You can have jobs at all, which was not a thing when I started playing it. And here we are. This is the world of Courtkeeper. You are sent down here to the dark. You know nothing. You know not why you're here, and you know that you cannot get anywhere because this is powered down, and you need to repower it to get back to the surface. You start, depending on your setup, with nothing. I started with a book that lets me have some minions and some snackies, but otherwise naked. You can do many different classes, including Explosives Expert, Mages, and Summoning. So you can tailor your game how you want to start out and what you want some skills in. That brings us to our next thing, the skill tree. See, this game is one of few games that wants you to play it. I should make use of all this one. Helpful tip. So here in the Skills tab, you have skills, and they go from 0 to 100. And what do those skills do? They provide you bonuses. And you get those skills by using the skill. So the more you play, and the more you play your way, the better you get at playing how you want. Now, some things like harvesting plants, making armor, and combat will happen just by doing it, as well as things like running, because you're going to be going around a lot and mining in the walls. Those are base ones, and they're for everybody. But there's also things like fishing, and archery if you're a ranged character, or magic, or cooking, or explosives. There's all kinds of things. Now, those also have a skill tree. And that skill tree, as you level up, will get points. I believe it's every 5. Now, you can use those points however you want. Once you open up a thing, you have branching paths, and you can build as you like for things like extra attack speed, crit chance on your minions, very nice, or the possibility of ranged attack speed per active minion. That's pretty good. Minion damage is increased by 10% of my own magic damage. Incredibly powerful. Magic barrier active per minion, so the more minions I have, the less I die. Magic damage for every active minion, which feeds into that one because I get magic based off having minions, and then they get more powerful. Minion lifespan, very nice. I assume they have a lifespan. Minions heal you when they despawn. So, there you go. Skill trees and skills that are based off of you playing the game and you doing how you want to. You can have equipment setups, which is very nice. You have all kinds of equipment. New pouches have been added. That's a thing that wasn't here before. And this tells you your basic stats, a la Diablo. Now, I have never used minions before. So I have no minions to command, but if I right-click, I have a bat. And I can tell them to go places and do things. If there was an enemy around, they could attack. As you can see here, I have 1 of 1 current minions. I'm only allowed to have 1. I believe, yep, they'll just despawn. And my magic read does, whenever I do that, they have a minion lifespan of a minute, which is pretty nice. And then canned food, which I'm going to hold off on because I'm okay on food right now. So, as with any other thing like this, punch tree, get wood. I apparently also got... Okay. Holy cow. Wild Warden Pauldrons, a blue rarity. 33 max health, 18 armor, damage dealt by pet. 2 set, 15% health when pet is equipped. 5 set, 10% effectiveness of your pet's talents. Okay. So, punching wood just got me a really powerful item specifically for my character. I don't know if that's a part of the thing or I'm just streamer luck. Who knows? But anyways, oh, that's nice. It flickers and then goes out. Very good. Alright, so I need torches. You can craft them by just using wood. There we go. So now we have light. You right click to place them. Now you have permanent light. Alright. We're going to take a look around our little base here. Do like I usually do, which is put torches around this guy. Obviously you can break them and pick them up later. These weird things are for finding stuff. You'll learn about those later. Those are Chekhov statues. With the ominous implication of there's more going on here in Gorekeeper than you know. Delicious mushrooms. Same thing, doesn't have a crystal in it. Now, hopefully you can hear the music is wonderful. It's very mild and mellow music and it really suits the game. The music will change depending on who and what you're doing at the time. Breaking walls would be easier if I had a tool. It's true. As with all things of this variety of game, doing stuff is much easier if you have a tool. Malagaz the Corrupted. That's new. But anyways, we're going to slap down some torches around this place. Oh, hey, look at that. I leveled up and running. There we go. So there we go. And I'll do like this. Just to have plenty of light around in our little base. So this is our little home now. Home, sweet home. What goes on here? Who knows? Run over bugs. Now, baseline crafting. You're gonna want a workbench. And we're gonna slap that down right there. And we're also gonna want a chest, probably. So we'll slap that down. Yay! And you could put away extra stuff in here. Root seeds, which are for making more wood. Which honestly, you should do. You know, just some baseline stuff. Now, I have already forgotten things. I believe I need to have a hoe before I can use those. So, here we go. Now, baseline tools. Gonna have, let's move that down like that. That's a hoe for farming. That's a sword for keeping ourselves alive. And we're gonna make a wood helmet and wood pants, and we leveled up from crafting, so that's nice. And we have nothing else because all we've got is wood. Yeah, sometimes when you got wood, you just gotta make do. Now, let's see, I believe it's like that. And we're gonna get some of those root seeds. Because we're gonna want wood as we go. We'll need it. So let's place that. And there we go. Ta-da! Alright, and we'll place down another one here. So they grow in all 4 directions, so you'll want that. And we'll probably place down another one here. So you want to have it have all 4 directions available to it to grow. Alright, now, those keen-eyed viewers may have noticed a few things. Why? Oh yes, because I leveled up with my skills. So, we got some points in running, and we got a little point in crafting. Now, why is my bag still blinky? I don't know. It blinks. Anyways, I don't know. So right now, we're going to sit here and whack into the walls. Because we don't have any resources. So we're having to do it with our bare stinking hands like a savage. But all that glitters might be gold. If you go down this way, we've leveled up mining. And this is something. An ancient gemstone. Well, that's not metal. So, well, look at that. That's interesting. Now, later on, obviously, you'll get all kinds of equipment and things to help you out. Ooh, sand. A mushroom. Uh-oh. There we go. Now, it's very dark at the start. Ah, I got it. Ah, speaking of all the glitters. Look at that. It's copper. Now we're a wee baby, and we're going to get a little bit of copper. And we're going to go and make us a tool. Don't forget, place down torches. It's a good way to know where you've been and where you can go. So let's go over to our crafting table. Hey, worm. Ta-da! So you need copper bars. And to make that, we need a furnace. So we need more dirt. Alright, so we're going to go like this. And we're going to break some more dirt. We leveled up in mining again. Now, I haven't affected any of the rates or anything like that. The only setting that I have changed is during world spawn, I made slightly more ores than usual. That is just for me, because that way I don't have to sit here and mine forever to show you guys more of this game. So, I set it up with a little more ores. In fact, I only had to go up one notch. This game doesn't really... you can make it be grindy, but this doesn't want you to be grindy. It wants you to play the game. So, play it we did. Sand blocks. Where's our dirt blocks? There's our dirt blocks. Okay. So, we're going to get this broke here real fast, and then we're going to go over to our crafting table. We're going to make a furnace. Ta-da! A furnace. And we're going to go and we're going to slap it down right there. And the furnace lets you make copper bars. Slowly. So while that's cooking, we're going to let that do just that. This is 1, 2... Oh, yes, I needed to break that one. There we go. Mining. There we go. And I like to do... There we go. Like that. A big object that is relatively seeable. So, while that's cooking, let's go break off some more copper off the wall here. Because we need a little bit of copper, that's for sure. Oh, an area. Ooh, hidden stuff. Now these will happen pretty often. Where you can find things like this. Oh. Now, there we go. Ah, go a little back. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, a glow tulip seed. Fantastic. So we've got some stuff for our very first... Ooh, okay. Now, another mechanic of this game. This is a thing for future us. So you can obviously find stuff in the walls. But what you can also find is these guys. Now this is a node. This node, when you know how to make drills, will sit here and make you a bunch of resources. And you can have it making a bunch of copper in this case. And it's not infinite, but it's a lot. A lot. And you can find those nodes for all kinds of things. In this case, it's copper, which is very convenient. It's also very close to our base. That's nice. There we go. We got some more copper. And we got our first copper bars. A peasant chest. Now, I have a good chest, so I don't need that. But, oh, look at that. A nice magic staff. So what we're going to do is we're going to do like this. We got some copper here. Now, I'm going to do like that. In fact, I'll do like that. So we have our actual attack and our summoning our bats. There's our food, and we need to make more torches. So we're going to do that. Oh, a cooking pot. Very lovely. Salvage and repair station. That does exactly like it sounds. It lets you salvage and repair things. You want that because you're going to find a lot of junk as you go. Alright, so you go here. You salvage things like so and like so. That gives you scrap and fiber sometimes. The tulip seed, very nice. Oh, did I get 2? Huh, I did. Alright. There we go. Very good. And we'll put all this away. Alright. Now, we have gotten a little bit of stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Another big update. They added livestock. There we go. We need a little more copper first. So let's go to our dude and get our copper. And what did I use copper for? What did I use copper? Oh, right, the salvage thing. Foolish me. That's on me. Alright, well, we also need more torches. Now, they added a good quality of life. Since we're actually near a chest that has the item in it, you can just craft from the chest. More games do that, please. Please, desperately, please. Oh, we're running a little low on food, so no. Now, food affects your regeneration, but it also affects certain other stats and things. So, yay! All right. All right. So we have to get the small form copper out of the walls. Because we can't use that big guy yet. We don't have a drill. Oh, heartberries. Good. Oh, and I believe I just got a talent point in mining. New item, grenade. Yeah, so one of the other things that was added was the bomber class with explosives. So we're going to have a little fun with that. Ah, small seed and crop pouch. Okay, so it's a specific bag for specific items. Lovely. Isn't that wonderful? Look at that. It gives you a little extra inventory space. How convenient. Let's get a hair more copper. There we go. That's the correct sound. Now, since this is just in dirt, it's easy for you to mine out. If this was in harder materials, I wouldn't necessarily be able to punch it out with my bare hands. That's a glow tulip. So, while we're here, we're going to go back over here, and we're going to put that stuff in the copper. Boim, boim, boim. I just like to run them over. Alright, so there we go. Let's get that cooking. We somehow got another staff. We seem to be drowning in simple mage staffs. Which, I mean, okay. Free stuff, I suppose. That is convenient. Now I can just do like that. And save inventory space. Alright. So, we've got some canned rations, but that's not a lot. You're going to need food. Food is important. Alright, so that's 4 copper bars. That's 4 copper bars, so that's 8. And then 6 is 14. There we go. Well, we're going to first start with what we need. That. We need that workbench. We need to be able to make things. Good things. Like tools. And boy howdy, do we need that. There we go. So now we've got a pickaxe. It's very basic. It's very powerful. And we can also make a better bag once we've gone exploring. As well as... Oh, well, we haven't come across swine, so I can't make that yet. That is one of the first things that you want to get. It adds glow. What is glow, you ask? Glow is your light source. And it lets you see things. So you don't have to sit there and hold a torch like a savage. Okay. Can't make anything that we really care about right now. Oh, actually a shovel would be very good. I saw an X spot over there. And a upgraded hoe. There we go, we'll salvage that. Now scrap is mainly used for repairing and stuff like that, which I can actually show you that. Reinforced adds more stats. There we go. Basically adds an extra durability bar, as well as better stats. So as you can see, it's 200 out of 100 for stats. That's what that does. It's reinforced. It's now much better. Now we have a pickaxe. So we're going to go, I'm going to throw a torch down here. I'm tired of that being in the dark. Let's see. How about right here? Now let's go to this stuff. Now, it just takes 3 hits to dig through the wall. And lighting is dynamic, which is nice. So, if I were to clear out this grass, you can now see the light better. Which would be really good for noticing that this chest is right here. Full of seeds. Fiber plant, root plant, bomb pepper, which we haven't gotten yet, and glow tulips and heartberries. So there we go. And a free chest. Always a nice thing. Alright, so we've got some more copper here. And we want it. Now I usually keep my pickaxe on 2, which is why I'm having a little issue. Oh, that's fun. And a thing, if you're in pure darkness, you just see the whites of your eyes glowing in the dark. Lovely. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to switch that because that's gonna keep bothering me. I always have my pickaxe on 2 in most games, so I set that up to do. So this is your basic starting experience. So we've had a pretty good start. We've got our little pickaxe now. Where was that I saw? There it is. These X's mark loot. We didn't get a good loot out of that, but you can get all kinds of stuff out of them, and it's always worth doing. Turf block, a new item. But we don't like turfs here, so. Alright, let's plap that down. There we go. And get more copper. And we also see another X marks the spot. Bone Creole. What is that? Yeah, okay, it's just random jewelry. Cool, cool. Loot. That's ominous. Hey, I think we found some slimes. Yeah, we have. Slimes. Ah, wonderful day. So soon we'll be able to make a lantern. Oh dear, those are reinforced slimes. They're not friendly, but they might drop loot. There we go. Now I keep hearing banging. Alright. Which I believe means that I'm heading towards a slime boss? Question mark? Yes! Alright, well we're not going to deal with that. That's the first boss. And we're not ready. So we're going to back up. We're going to go this way. We're going to go home. Now as you can see, there's a convenient map, I believe, and this map, which it is. I'm also very hungry, so I need to eat more. Or else I could perish. Actually, I don't know if you could perish, but I do know it's bad for your stats. And eating is good for your stats. In fact, depending on what we're going to be doing soon, you can make better food. Yay! Better food is good. Alright, what did we get? We got a hat, which is magic barrier, and magic barrier added as damage. Well, it is just straight up better than our little helmet here. So you can do 5 health, 3 armor, or 8 health, and magic damage and magic barrier. Same thing, which is magic damage, magic barrier. And there we go. So we've gotten some stuff. We also got a miner backpack, which adds more inventory slots. Fantastic. Alright, so as always, you should be salvaging junk, because you never know when you need the space. Junk salvaged. We got an extra chest. We'll just flap that down over here, I suppose. Alright, and put stuff away. We got bombs. Those are just valuables, so later on you'll be able to sell them. And that's what, 10 inventory slots, and this gave us 10 inventory slots, so this is actually better. Yeah. Fishing rod. Definitely want that for later. But we want copper bars, because we need a lantern. And then we're going to equip that because we desperately need light source. Ah, crunchy light source. Ah, blessing. So now we have a passive light. It's not very good and it's not very bright, but it works. We also are going to want a little bit of stuff. We want that because we really need a cooking pot. Food is important. 2025. You need food. You need food, and you desperately need food. So here's where you put stuff together and figure out what you can and can't eat. Now we've got mushrooms. Wow. I need to get growing stuff because I don't have diddly. But we can cook some mushrooms. That'll at least give us some basic food. Excuse me, I'm going to take a drink. And it teaches you a recipe. Plenty of food and health regen, which is nice. Nom nom. Add some health regen. Add some food to our bar, which is important. And we have, as you can see, 26 out of 26 shield, which is very nice. Alright. More copper bars. So, we can make an anvil, which allows us to do some more equipment. And we're going to slap that down there. Allows us to make a sword and a bow. We already have ranged gear. Copper stuff. And a shield, which would be in your offhand. We don't really have a good use for that. We don't have it offhand currently, but I would definitely forget to do it. You know, it's worth it. Let's put that on our offhand. So now, I think I can only use it for certain equipment. If I had the sword. Yeah, but most of my stuff is actually a two-hander, so doesn't really do anything for me. But we've gained skills, and as you can see, they're yellow, which means we get a point. Oh, that's good. Less food drained while running. Ta-da! And we put in a point. We've also got mining, which allows us to do slightly more. Now, they're incremental, yes, but some of the things that you get are very good as you go. So, right, that was the other thing we needed. A watering can. We don't have a water source near us, which is a bit of a bummer. So we're going to want to find something like that. Just breaking this off right there. So we're going to want to find some kind of water source. Because we're going to want to get planting sooner rather than later. I'd rather not rely on mushrooms. Mining in the walls. Oop. Not that mushrooms aren't a fine and easy source to rely on. Oh. Huh. Well, now I know what those do. Oh, those are roots. Okay. Go, my little bat. Ooh. Big boy. Got him. Fun. Alright. New enemy. Upgraded mushroom. Alright. Oh, a valuables pouch. Is that what that said? Okay. Hey, heart seeds. Nice. Heart berries. And we got a thing here. Ah, look at that. I have farmed aura. That's what the youth say these days, right? Farming aura. There we go. Little bit of copper. Delicious in the walls. Crunchy bits. Alright, so, what do we get? We got a ranger hood. Ah, well, it's for range stuff. We got a bomb. Small values blouse pouch. There's lots of other sort items as you get it. Nice. That's good. So when I get little valuable things, then it will just put the valuables down there. Feed this to your equipped pet to boost experience by 50. That's right. Pets are now also a thing here. Again, a lot has been added. I would easily say over double has been added since I played. Uh-oh! Not what I was expecting. I thought that was throwable. Alright, so we got some slimy area down here. Now, glow tulips are important, and you do want to grow them because adding a glow tulip to your food will make you glow. New item, bomb. I really like having a pet. It's actually surprisingly helpful. There is a lot of stuff that spawns in as you go, and having a little autonomous murdery guy helping you out is very nice. Ooh. I want whatever's over this way. Though I do also see a goat. Alright, we've gotten a new... Oh, talent point. Nice. Alright, 3% or... Okay. So you have to put in points to be able to get to the lower things. Repairing your stuff if you get ores is pretty good, so I do want to end the lead towards that. Alright, so he'll figure out stuff that's aggro for me. Huh, potted tree. Meadow grass. Oh! He's hungry. Aww. It's a passive mob. Okay. Well, I am entirely okay with this. We're going to try not to attack these things then. Hey, and there's a water source. So we're going to see about smash and grab everything in here real quick. Apparently we found a crossbow in one of those things. Yeah, this seems to be a fairly good area. I need to eat. Why do I have a heart berry down there and not a seed? Oh, good. Does that... No, of course not. There we go. So let's fix that orientation, shall we? And put the seeds here and the plants there. Yeah. Smart. Alright. Let's and you can just straight up eat things if you so desire. What are y'all eating? What are y'all eating? Are you eating something? Or I don't actually know. He's hungry for crops. Can I feed him? Oh, look at that! Ah, they eat. I'm not really sure I should be giving the cow or the goats a bunch of mushrooms, but it's too late now. Good luck, buddies. Good luck, guys. Alright, well, look at that. We found ourselves a meadow and a rusty dagger. Another simple staff. Is that a collectible? No. What is it? Oh, okay. Oh, it's just a physical weapon. Alright. Cool, cool. Also, I want Granada. Granada! Alright. So. Interesting. So where are we relative to where we are? Okay. I think I'm just going to make a straight line over here. Because this meadow is a peaceful area. So we're going to see about making a beeline out here. Oh, bomberries. Okay, I'm going to say this. Those little guys sound like they're saying fuck. And while I think that's hilarious, you know what? No, I'm just going to end that there. I think that's hilarious. I definitely think they're saying fuck. It just sounds like they're saying fuck. Why are the mushrooms swearing at me? Oh, hey, another copper node. Oh, that's good. Why are the mushrooms swearing at me? I haven't done anything. Ooh. Alright. Now, I'm led to believe that you can have pets, both in the form of cattle and these. Oh, wait. This is a golden heartberry. Okay. I thought that was an egg. It's not. Well, that's neat. It's just a shrine. Okay. Huh. Well, new thing that I haven't seen before. Again, that's part of what we're doing. We're showing the new player experience. What is this? Minus reduced damage from max health and starving. Okay. So, we're not doing good because we hungry. Get some copper while we're out. Should always be gathering. We're just gonna straight line it right this way. Because here's our home. Leveled up mining. Do. There we go. Alright. We're home. Tadaimas. Copper. Where have I been putting the copper? There it is. Alright. Copper? Yeah. Alright. And our cooking pot. Because we need food. We're desperately hungry. Ow. Alright, so we're going to put food and food-related ingredients up here. So. Alright, and we should show off. Actually, I should keep those. So I'm not going to put the other things in. We're going to go and we're going to salvage some junk. Crossbow, neat. We'll keep the ranger hood. We only need one, though. And the dagger doesn't help with anything. Maybe we'll keep that for later. There we go. Salvaged. Putting away stuff. Oh, tin ore. Oh, okay. Found our first bit of tin. We'll keep that pet pellet in case we find pets. Alright. Keep that. We need another box for miscellaneous stuff. There we go. We're going to keep this kind of junk there. Leveled up and running. Good. Those. Because those are just basically like wall decor. Like just your home decor kind of stuff. And we're going to keep that over there. As well as other things like that. Because we want these things to be relatively near. There we go. Minor organization. Okay. So, cooking pot. We got mushrooms. Just double that up. Let's do a mushroom. Now, everything you cook can make different stuff, and you should make as much as you want because it saves it all here to the cookbook. So you don't ever have to worry about, did I forget a recipe? No, you didn't, because they're all right there. It's incredibly helpful. Again, most of what you see in this game is this game wants you to play it. It desperately wants you to play. Now I've got a bonus because we're well fed. So we have increased damage. Now let's see, we've done mushrooms and we did heart. So let's do, and again, you can see recipes. And it tells you what goes in there. Heartberry and mushroom. And there are other foods, which I'll find as we go, and then there's fish foods. So this is glow tulip, and we got a level in cooking. So it's glow tulip and mushroom. Probably will give me glow. We love glow. All right, let's get our watering can over there. Bombs, blah, blah, blah. We need torches. Torches are easy peasy to make. You can just make a ton of them. We have a point in running. So again, we put it up to 10% less drain while running around. All right. And this gave us a water source fairly nearby, so that's good. We can now refill our watering can. Plants need space to grow, and they need water. We should actually probably mine out an area specifically for gardening, because you want to get a garden started as quickly as possible. Also, I need to repair my pickaxe, so go over here, repair, there we go. And overreduce it, because why not? More copper, check. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's make a little gardening area. Because we need it, and I also just like to not feel crowded. So we're already starting on our baby's first steps. Oops, I broke the thing. My bad, I wasn't paying attention. So this will be our little crafty area. Oh, we don't want that there. This will be our crafty area. There we go. That, and 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 that. Okay. And that, and that. Ja. Okay. So. There we go. So we'll expand this area here. And we're going to make ourselves a little growing area. Sir, not what I clicked on. There you go. Because I want a gardening area. I want to be able to grow my stuff, and I want it now. Plus, this will give me mining experience, so. Let's see. We're going to need to thunk out what we want growing as well. Alright. Okay, so let me ponder. Oh, that's right, it does a copper one, does a multi-layer. Alright, so we're going to start with a torch here, and that's going to be on our corner. And let's start hoeing, as you do. There you go. Cool. All right, seeds. Let's do that. So we got the fiber seed. Okay. And then always leave yourself one. We want a space. Glow tulip. Don't want roots. We do want bomb peppers. And heartberry. I think I actually did this right as far as spacing. Maybe. And then shrooms. Can I grow shrooms? I don't actually know. No. Okay. So no, shrooms are just a cookable. Okay. Well, that's fine. So that's what we're going to have for our seeds, and then leaves us a room for there. In fact, why don't we do that? Let's go put a root seed. Yeah, root seed. Like that. There we go. Alright. And now we can water everybody. And we'll put a torch here and here, because we're going to be well lit. And we'll expand. Because we need, obviously, far more crops than that. Blue crystal in the wall. Now, in general, most of the mobs around here are not terribly hostile. They're not going to start breaking walls, basically. So we're not too in trouble. If we had something with aggressive stuff nearby, I wouldn't necessarily be mining quite so close. There we go. Alright, hoe it up. There we go. Alright, and roots. You got some roots. Dun, 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 dun. And a torch. There we go. There we go. And there we go. A well-lit area. Alright, and let's see. We only got 3 of them grubs. Now, you have a chance to get more seeds as you harvest. So that's fine. Torches everywhere. It's really good that we got a water source so close, otherwise we'd have to try and make one, and that would be annoying. Hello, Taylor. How's it going? I am showing off Core Keeper. Because it's a game that I believe that everybody should get. It is both a very fun game, a very nice game to pick up. You can easily start playing it. It's $20. It's very cheap. It has had incredibly massive amounts of content added to it. And you can do this both co-op, single player, however you like. It is an incredibly playable game. It wants you to play it. It is built around you playing it. That's very nice. It's just a pleasant experience all around. So I decided to give it a little bit of a showcase and you know, just sit here and yap about it, let people see what the beginning player experience is like. So I started a brand new character from the beginning, and I sat here playing it. Because I think that while endgame and stuff like that is very fun, obviously, games should also just want you to play it. And if they have a terrible new player experience, you're not going to get new people. And without new people, who's going to play your game? So that's what I wanted to showcase on this, was that this game has a good new player experience. Like Warframe. If you don't have a good onboard, you won't have a player base. And like I said, this game just wants you to play it. There's a lot of quality of life things in here, and a lot of simple fun things that make it nice to just start. Oh, I should actually, before I get going, make some food for while I'm out and about so I don't starve like a little idiot. Let's put in some berries. That's fine, because that's the max health and healing. I'd rather have the heart berries right now. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's just eat that one. Oh. And we'll grow a new food. It does. Ugh. Whereas this game wants you to give them 20 bucks. It wanted you to give them 20 bucks 3 years ago, and in that time they've added pets, livestock, class systems, double the amount of content. I'm not even joking, double the content. And continue to keep adding stuff, including things like crossovers with Abiotic Factor. Another indie game that you should absolutely go get. It's great. So this game just genuinely wants you to play it. They so desperately want you to play it. And they have so many good ideas and good decisions in this game. So for $20, I have gotten a free doubling in my content, a massive overhaul of everything involved, a just good game on the start. It was already a fun game. Ow. It was already a fun game to play, and has since been made even better. So things like this and Abiotic, which are just games where they had an idea and they wanted to do something and they did it, are the kinds of games that I absolutely adore, as well as the kind of games that I push for. You know, any AAA company will put out massive amounts of money and make slop. But somebody that has an idea and executes on it is always going to be a better game. And those are the games I want. So I put my money where my mouth is, and I put the attention where it deserves to be. Yeah, which again, that's just a server. Though I will give Warframe credit where credit's due. Warframe is one of the most, how should I say this? Most least egregious as far as their monetization stuff goes. They are the least trying to steal all your money. And even just a lot of their systems that they have, like being able to trade the in-game currency. Let's see if I can get this. You know, being able to trade the in-game currency with other players for items so that people who have time to grind can go grind and then get a benefit from their grind. Like, that's a good system. Oop. I haven't done fishing in a while. I've forgotten. I think you need to right-click. Fishing is a good source of food. A crab! Yay! Yes, and everybody does that because that makes you spend more money. Obviously, you know, microtransaction systems are not the best, and just not in generally a good thing, but they've added a lot of things that make their microtransactions less egregious. I wish that more companies also did the thing that Warframe does, which is something you see very rarely, if at all. And that is, if you make a thing for Warframe, this is very similar to Second Life. If you make a thing for Warframe, you get a portion of the money when it sells, which makes your player base more invested in the game, because now they can create content for the game, and it provides both an incentive to create and an incentive to earn, because they're invested in making stuff. And if you make good stuff and people like your stuff, then you actually earn money from it, which is also really nice, because everybody likes to make money. So now you're getting both an invested player base and people having fun in the game, and like all these things stack up. And it makes for your player base sticking around, doing better, being healthier. Oh, look at that. I fed a cow and I got milk. Well, just remember, you can also go trade your stuff, Taylor. Like, if you've been farming, just look for what people want to buy and just trade them that. I do wish there was a more, since they've already kind of integrated their system, I would like it if people could post up on a board and be able to trade directly through the board. Like, I want this for this much currency kind of thing. I would like that a lot. But that's a small gripe. That's just a, you know, make it even more integrated into your system kind of situation. What do the goats give us? I've been sitting here feeding the goats. I don't actually know what the goats give me. But I'm going to feed this goat because it's a goat, and that makes me happy. There should be another well-fed goat wandering around. Oh, wool! Ah, okay. That makes sense. Okay. Alright, so here's our little meadow. We're going to keep this just well looked after. I'm going to feed things in it and stuff because, hey, free resources. Okay, cow is fed. Alright, so. Are you fed, cow? Yes, he's fed. Oh, and we can also fish in here. Well, let's see what we get in the meadow. Different biomes have different things. It's probably basic cave stuff. Yeah, it looks like cave guppies. That's fine. And no worries. I do, again, it's just a freaking database. The ones that are like, yeah, you gotta pay us to be able to change your names. It's kind of silly. It's just a database thing. Like, just make it in-game currency so people can't just sit there and constantly spam it, and then just leave it be. Like, I mean, I know it's money. Money is the reason, but it's a stupid reason, and I find that lame. What is this? Ah! Question answered. Okay then, something else I haven't seen before. I do give Core Keeper a lot of benefit of the doubt in that they are incredibly good at expressing when something is bad. Sound effects and blinky lights are a great way to tell people you're about to die. Oh, can I just bully this guy from over here? Get bullied, nerd. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. Almost. Hey, got him. Nice. Alright, let's put, there we go. Some dirt. Meander our way over to whatever that was. Looks like I got an axe out of it. Hey, yeah, a battle axe. Nice. Well, if I was a melee character, that would be really good. A new thing. Not aggressive? Huh. Actually, you know what? Let's put our fishing rod down there so I can keep the dirt there. Can I feed it? Hungry for small insects. Huh. Okay. Well, we don't have those. Because I haven't made a bug net. Alright. Ooh, an iron node. Ah, man. Well, if only I had a thing. Ah! No, 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 no. So, as you can see, I am in the iron area, which means these gobos are going to be all over the place. Oh, a copper node, too. So I'm not really geared for here yet. I should start getting iron stuff if I can find it. Because these guys are going to be running up on me. Hey, our first piece of iron. Wow, a gold node too? Holy crap. Can I get iron? Yes. Oh wait, no, that's 10, isn't it? Yeah, well. Fool of a took. Is that grub meat? Hey, it is. Neat. New food. Man, there's so many nodes over here. Alright, well, we need to see about upgrading our gear. Because we're here. We're in a new area. And we want stuff. I don't believe we'll be able to get drills for a hot minute. But, oh, new point mining. Nice. Mining. Mining for the fjords. Okay. Alright, I know what that is. So we're going to avoid that. That is a bad time for me. So, you progress in this game, right? In fact, you progress quite a lot. And part of the progress is noticing things and knowing what they are. In my case, I happen to know that that little trail there is a bad thing for squishy little me. So we're not going to get to that. I'm a bit overcautious, for sure. Alright, this is copper. New point in running. Ooh! New item. That's new turf that I don't have. The mining for. Ooh, good, we got a seed. Run away! Did it give us anything? No. Alright, how about... Oh. I'm gonna see if I can cheese my way over to those resources. Well, we're gonna cheese our way over if we can. Because I think that's iron. Probably. We got some bombs, so bombs do block damage, and we're gonna... Hello, wifey! I see the wifey on the YouTube. She's watching me. Actually, that may be copper. That may go back to an old biome. Uh-huh. Yep, looks to be copper. Bummer. Oh. Hello, lady! Ah, yeah, there she goes. That's the queen larva. We're not going to deal with that, because we are wildly not ready for that. I think you can, like, cheese it if you set up spikes and things. Nah. Oh, hey! Look at that. Well, that we definitely want. Give me that iron. If I was paying attention, I would have gotten more of this already. And not wasted my bombs. But yes, every time you come to a new biome, you will come across new resources. Crystals. Alright, that's in the stone layer. We want them because they're nice. There we go. Mining with dynamite. It's fun and profitable. Warning, do not take that as a reason to use dynamite on things. That may be iron that way. How much have I gotten so far? 6? Barely any. Wifey discovered that she can spam emotes on the YouTube stream, which I very much appreciate. Alright. Yes, it is iron. Good. Iron, 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 iron. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme your iron after midnight. There we go. Alright. Let's see about getting back to home base. Yeah, we got a little bit more iron to grab real quick. It's right here. Okay. Nah, we don't want to deal with this. That's too much to deal with, so we're going to go back this way. We got any stats? We do. We got one on running. Nice. I should just keep my bat up at all times. Just the settings for sure. There we go. Ah, man, I really wish I had drills. Right. So, ooh. Sorry, got distracted by a thing. What am I saying sorry for? I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry at all. I already got that lantern. That's a valuable. Yoink. And that's a 3 glow, so I don't need to take another one of those. Wrong item. Oh well. Whoops. Tree gathered. Oopsies. Well, I got the cherries, so. Oops. Not intended. No one saw that. Alright, okay. This is just a little area. It was a little fun thing that you can get. I did an oopsie and gathered the tree that I was going to get anyways, but not that way. Alright. Back through the meadow. Let's go feed our cattle. Yeah. Cattle, 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 cattle. Yeah. Oh, hey. Yoink. Hi, Mr. Cow. You a happy cow? You're a happy cow. Yay. Feeding our livestock. Again, this is all stuff that's been added since I played it. Didn't know this was a thing. Oh, gee, Mr. Puppet Man, are you happy about having livestock and things that you can just be near and enjoy? Yes! Yes! Well, since I actually have livestock pretty easily accessible, I guess the next thing I should be doing is setting up the farm station thing so I can do all kinds of stuff with them. Mushrooms. Mushrooma. Harvesting cave shrooms for feeding the cattle. We're back at our base. Yeah. Alright, how's this stuff? Mostly fine. Alright. Extra thing that we got, battle axe. We've already got a ranger hood. Peasants don't care. Alright. So, what do we got? We got a bunch of tin, we got a bunch of iron, a little bit of copper. Let's get going. Alright, how are we on that? So we got a new thing, which is a karak. Let's make a karak and glow. Oh right, we also got larva meat. So, let's add our food. That is a new seed. That's valuable to sell. Which we don't have the people to do that with yet. Oh, yes. I forgot how well the roots grow. So there we go. We have our own little garden. Isn't that fun? Let's see. We need to add more seeds here. There we go. I was about to say, did we have really bad luck? We did a little bit, but that's fine. I somehow messed up the seeds on that one. Alright, honestly, we don't really need that much in the way of the roots, so we'll just leave one to let it grow. Glow tulips. And we'll start planting karaks. Oh, right. I think karaks need to be on stone, if I remember right. I think it's stone? let me see. And Korok seed. Yes, okay. Alright, so yeah, we do need to shovel that out. And make a line. Because I'd rather grow Korok seeds than worry about the roots. There we go. Doo-doo-doo. There we go. Hooray! We've only got one of them, but that's fine. There we go. Right. Okay. Yes. Water the Karuks. And break all of these. Yay, we leveled in gardening. Nice. Alright. Heart berries are next. Because berries, 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 berries. And next up is bomb peppers. So bomb peppers are for aggressive stuff. Karoks are for defensive stuff. Tulips are for glow. A lot of these things make sense. Let's see, we watered them. Da, da, da. So let's water all of our little plants. Our root is growing fine over there. Oops, gotta go water. Boop, 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 doo. Refill the jug. Yay! Ah, looks like our metal's done. Nice. Tin it up. And continue watering. Crops are important so you don't die. There we go. Good root. Alright, and let's put some stuff away. Oracle card Aura, is that the second one of those? Yeah, looks like. Scrap wood. That. We also got some other new ingredients from fishy stuff. Alright, so we've gotten a new food, and we've eaten a new food. Now we got a crab. Let's see, what should we put with the crab? Crab is health, healing, so... Bomb pepper... Oh, we had a tulip. Let's make a glow crab. Oh, I forgot, we've also gotten things like milk and stuff now, too. Putting away stuff. That's decorative. Ingredients. Oh, yeah, I have roots growing over here. I forgot. I don't even need this. I don't need that at all. So let's replace that. Just keep that with us. There we go. There we go. Why not? Alright. Yeah, I forgot that I have roots over here, so I don't even really need that. Alright, so there's all of our plants. They're all growing, they're all watered. Got a new food from Thing. Glow, health, food, armor. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. New thing cooked. New thing ate. Let's see, we got... meadow milk. Can't cook it. Well, maybe it needs something new. Let's do a guppy and a guppy. Entirely possible that it needs to be in a new thing. There we go. Alright. Huh, mining damage and magic barrier. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, that's a good food source. Alright, skills, don't have any points. Okay, chat, don't have anything new. Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh, a bed. Alright, yeah, for setting stuff up. Decorative furnishings. Ha! No, thank you. Okay. Tin is our next upgrade. So, how are we doing on tin? Pretty good. We got a little tin, we got a little iron. And as you can see, once you've had the one, you can upgrade, downgrade. What was it? Livestock workbench. That's the thing I wanted. So we're going to go put that here. Let's see what we can make. Oh, there we go. A leash. A feeding tray. And cattle transport box. Ooh. So then I can bring them over here. Ah, lovely. Okay. But it needs planks and tin and iron. So. Hello, wife.
Leg.
Leg. Hi, wife. Wife has announced her presence via leg. Wife, I have livestock.
You have what?
I have cattle. You want to see cattle?
Okay. Also left you some stupid comments.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I said thank you very much. Let's see. A man smooch chat. Yeah.
Mwah.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Hi, wife.
That must sound so weird on mic.
I hope so. Hey, wife. Hey, wife. Hey, wife.
Also, you got pet me apparently.
Oh, yes. Wife, I have goats.
I do like goats.
Ah! I also have, let me find one.
Like a little bat.
Yeah, that's my little helper.
Sorry, it's cute.
Yeah, this is Core Keeper. There they are. I got cave cows.
Moo.
I got cattle. I have tamed them by giving them food.
That's how I got you.
But yeah, so you have cattle in this game. I was doing a little yap about this because this game, I bought this back in 2022. It has since doubled the amount of content. It is also still $20 and is just a really good game. I've put 35 hours into it. You having fun there, Frances?
Yeah, I'm just whacking it. I'm whacking it.
Whacking and slashing. Chopping at me. But I figured I would give this a little bit of a show off for folks because this is a fun game. So pleasant. Let me get my fishing rod out. Put that away. Should honestly, there we go. Like that. Oh, that's what I'm out of. I'm out of grenades. I was like, why is there an empty spot? There shouldn't be an empty spot. I keep my bar filled. There we go. Fishing. There we go. Cave guppy. Oh, a rock jaw. Rock lobster. There we go. Y'all got to see cattle. Moo. So we're definitely going to be working on getting cattle stuff. I guess I could set up a feeding trough there and there, but that would be silly. Alright, and then we'll let it cook the copper. Right, okay. Indeed.
What time do you go to work today?
I work at noon.
Okay. I know the wind yell at you.
Yeah. Alright, put the fishy in the fishy and food chest. And chop it at me. Let's put the milk up since we don't know how to cook with that yet. Alright, and now for a tin workbench. Gives us a loom. Ah, okay. Flooring, spike traps. Yeah. Rain. Okay. Music. An anvil. Ah, bug net. Okay. Well, that's good. And an upgrade to our pickaxe. Which we're definitely going to get first. Explorer backpack doesn't really give us what we need right now. We do want that bug net. Because we want to be able to get bugs to feed the bug things. Automation table. I wonder if that's how we can make drills. I'm going to see if that's how we make drills. That's a bit of tin, but it might be worth it. So let's slap it down. Conveyor belt, robot arm, drills. Needs tin. Motherfucker. Well, that's fine. Alright, salvage that. Because we've got an upgrade. We get some of our copper back.
The Trans Hell of Has-Been Hotel. That sounds fun to listen to.
Have a good one, Taylor. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you had fun in Warframe.
I hope you enjoyed the stupid kissing noises.
They better. I like kissies. I have no choice in the matter. Alright, so we got a bug net now, and that's nice. We're making fiber. Yeah, so it really is just tin. We haven't found a tin node, but we did find an iron one. So, let's go exploring. I mean, like, right there is literally a copper node straight out of our door, so that'll be good. Better pickaxe, go faster. Yay. Let's see. Chunk, 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 chunk. Alright. Now, the resources you find are biome dependent, so you do want to get into other biomes when you can. Seed, bombberry. Alright. That's all copper. Well, we'll take the other thing. Alright, fishing spots. Alright, so we want to just go more over how we explored. We're doing okay on exploring. That's copper. I want that glow plant. I don't know if you caught it at the one point, hun, but the little mushroom guys in here sound like they're yelling fuck at you. I don't know why, but it's just like, they go, Barnack! But then like they'll go to run and it just sounds like they're yelling fuck. The little mushroom dudes are new too, so. A loyal egg, what is that? Oh, okay. We might have found our first pet. We've got cattle. Now we'll have a pet. Alright. Okay, so we're making little progress. Into the walls. That's copper. Mining, 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 fairy princess. Whoa! What is that? I don't like that. Ew, it's a giant earthworm and it makes weird noises. Well, I've made it dead. Hand grenade. Yeah. Always keep well fed. Well, it's the first time encountering one of those. Those are also new. Is that tin? Yeah, that's tin, I think. It is. Cool. Alright, we're in a tin biome now, which... Ah! I'm still not used to there being explosives in the walls. That's it. A thing. I appreciate it. It's funny. but also rude. How dare. Alright, so we need to get a bunch of tin, because we want driddles. We want Teto. Tetoris. There we go. Plants. Mining. Lights for the audience. Now, I don't really have the brightness turned up. I think you can. I don't really bother. Because, like, you get lamps and stuff pretty early on, and, you know, things to give yourself light. So, I don't really find any reason to... What the fuck is that? Okay, we're going that way. New thing found. Alright, we found 2 little areas that we're going to explore. First, over here. It's got stuff. It's got a tree. Oh, ranger pants. Little fireplace. That's very pleasant. I'm gonna take that. Alright. I love them. I'm not used to them, but I'm still gonna sit there and turn them off because it's funny. Alright, what is this? Ranger pants. Glow stuff. Is this breakable? It was. What did I get out of it? What is that? Oh, hey! Look at that! I'm a knight. I got an Ammonite necklace. Adds health and armor. Thank you, Mr. Snailshell. You're weird and terrifying. I'm not going to think about you very much. Ooh, what's that? Ah! Nice. That's Mr. Murder Mam's trail. We're gonna go over here where it's slightly safer. Get a bunch of tin. We're not gonna deal with the goblins. Whoa! Back up, back up. Bye, ma'am. Waves to the creature in game. Those are gerblins. Gerblins are bad. Mining, mining, mining in the walls. This stuff is mine. Ah, delicious tin. Ooh, mining point. Oh, we've actually got a few points. Got a point in running, and we got a point in mining. Ah! What is that? Why is that? I don't like that. Oh, it's maggots. That's worse. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Haha. Yep. I don't like that. Mr. Bat, please help. Thank you, Bat. You're the best around. Oh yeah, I had hand grenades. Well, I could have done something with that if I was not an idiot. That's not what you folks check in for. I need to... Oh, I'm out of food. Oh. Well... Alright, well, let's get the rest of this tin and then head home. We're a little under-equipped for the area. Huh, a geode. Huh, a fancy hat. Huh, gold. Alright, well we need to get... Oh yeah, that's right. Trash can. Lol. I forgot. They have sensible things here. So get that hat. That sweet, sweet hat. Clay moss. Ah! Save me, bat! Right, I was trying to get rid of stuff in my inventory. Oh, I should have kept that sand, actually, because you can make glass. Okay, so I do have some food. Let's take the mushrooms. So I'm just going to eat it. Tomb of the Dark, level 2. 30, summons a bat. Okay, so it's the same thing. So we'll salvage that. Yeah. Aura card. Right, what was I doing? I was looking at something, but it was mildly dangerous. Uh-oh. Hi, ma'am. No, no. Bad bat. Stop it. Goodbye, bat. Silly thing. Yeah, we're not anywhere near close enough ready to fight that. Oh, okay, those are valuables. Well, that's good. Alright, we got some tin, we got some this and that. I wanted to use the bug net. Hey, it does give me earthworms. Okay. Neat. What was that? I was reading that. Red tract cave links of the corresponding area. We don't want that. We're just gonna. There we go. That just takes up space. We don't care about that. Okay. Seeds go here. I'd like a larger seed pouch. Alright, well we definitely need to... Oh hey, gardening. Nice. 5% chance to gain a seed when harvesting plants. So, plants when you harvest them are a percent chance, which is usually pretty high, but yeah, you can sometimes not get a seed out of it, which is a bummer. So you can have some loss, but that's an item that I've not seen before. A witch doctor hat. Witch doctor, that doctor. What's the witch doctor hat do? Where'd it go? Minion attack speed. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Max health and max minion count. Oh, what does my thing do? Adds a little magic barrier and magic damage. Huh, okay. So, the witch doctor set, huh? Okay. Well, now we know. Is that a second witch doctor piece? Okay, I get it. Thank you, game. I guess I'll start working towards the witch doctor set. Called the witch doctor. He told me what to do. Told me ooh ee, ooh ah, ding dang, walla bing bang. Alright, out of the walls. That's interesting. Peasant. Mining with health and movement speed. Oh, we've already got that. Alright, so that's salvage. That's a book. We need to make room for something. What can we get rid of? Dirt? Dirt. What was it? It's another one of those. Alright, we need to just head home. We're full of stuff. Let me out. There we go. Yeah, we'll probably work on the Witch Doctor set, honestly. That seems like a good idea, given that I'm a summoner. Alright. Home sweet home. We got a bunch of stuff to salvage. There we go. Alright, let's get rid of that. And that. And that. And that. We'll keep the ranger pants. There we go. There we go. Alright. Equip them all. Let's put up the ranger pants. And the only thing we got is that wild warden. Which would be really nice if we got more of that. I'm not really sure where we get more of that from, but so we got 2 of the witch doctors. That's pretty good. We're gonna be a witchy person soon. Alright. So let's store junk. Right, we don't got room for that. Alright, let's get going on some resources. There we go. A lot of tin. Let's add some ambience. There we go. The fireplace down. It's pretty. Oh, right, yeah, that extra backpack. There you go. Foiba. Scrap. Valuables. Just keep those in there. Wool. Okay. Aura cards, I don't really know. Something. They do something. I don't actually know what. Okay, we'll put away the food. Not the mushrooms. We'll put that away, we'll put that away. Alright, so we have an egg now. So I guess we need to make a pet thing. Where is it for the pets? Is it the copper one? Yes. Glass. Okay, so we do need to make a glass smelter. And we need sand, which I don't think I collected. Yeah, I've been scrapping that. Oopsies. Right? Yeah, we don't have any of the sand. Okay, so we're gonna have to work on getting sand. Oh, not what I meant to do. Alright, let's put that in the cooking ingredients. There we go. We got sand going. We've got tin cooking up, so that's good. We can make a bait workshop. We can make a music workbench. Probably make an anvil, which allows us to make the bronze stuff, which is good. It's just tank armor. Can you? Yeah. Okay. So it does. Alright, that's a good quality of life. Right? Because, yeah. Okay. Well, isn't that pleasant? Alright, so quality of life stuff has been added. Always good. Which lets you just get the better version and then not need the old version. Which is good. I like that. Quality of life stuff is always important. Alright, we got more tin. What do we need for that 8 tin bar drill? Nice, nice, nice. When power does electricity. So So it needs electricity. Do I have a way to make that? Chemistry. We do also want a loom. It just seems fun. Flower crown, perch pole. Wolf cabin. A snug little shelter with a soft interior. Pets will stay nearby and treat it as their cozy home. Well, we're gonna do the little egg hatchy things soon, so we definitely are gonna want a little cozy home right here next to the glow. Alright, we had glass cooking, we did. And we need a pet incubator. Underground rail systems. Electronics, that's the other thing we need. Because we need power. There we go. Eggy. Building requires electricity. Crap. Fine. Okay. Let's figure that out then. Lamp. Electric door. Generator. That's what we need. And a table saw. Which I think requires electricity, yeah. Okay. Alright, so we've learned how to make a generator. Let's make our area a little more simplified, shall we? Because we don't need to have multiple things. There we go. Nice. Alright, and let's put that over here. And then generator, which runs on yes. Alright, so we can make, we put some wood in it, and then we can make planks, which we do need some planks. There we go. He's glowing, which means he'll be able to hatch an egg. Let's get some wood. Pick up half. There we go. That'll be fine. Let's put that into the saw. Let's go over to Monsieur Salvageur and get rid of the old equipment we no longer need. Lovely. Right, how's our thing doing? More tin? More tin. Nice. Alright, so I think we can now build a couple of drills. So that's great. Saw's working. We got some planks. I don't remember what I needed the planks for. We can't do a robot arm, but we can do a conveyor into a furnace, I bet. Yeah, why don't we do that? Let's be crafty. I know, right? It's gonna be unusual. We got 2 drills. We want 4 drills, I'm gonna say. Well, 2 is fine, but we need a power supply. There we go. And we need Monsieur Furnace. There we go. So let's see if we can set up some automation, which is what we are all about. Alright, okay. Yeah, so let's test this. I don't remember what I needed those planks for. I really don't. I needed the planks for something. I've already forgot. Bleh. I don't know. I needed it for something and I have completely forgotten. Well, let's get a better fishing rod while I'm thinking of it. While I see it, since I am forgetful and stupid. There we go. Alright. What did I need that for? Oh, right. Planks were in the cattle because of the carry boxes. Yeah, so I could just bring my cattle over and then set up my own little farm here. Right. So I didn't forget something. I'm just stupid. Okay, so there it is. That's what we're looking for. This here copper node. Alright, so we're going to clear out around this. Because we're going to set some stuff up. Alright, so we want Drillu. Alright, powers, wires, and objects with electricity. Wires. Can we make wires? Is that a thing we can do? Electricity. Logic circuits. Ah, components. There we go. That's what we want. We want wires. Circuits. Well, not really what I needed, but... So... Oh, you can place wires under things. Well, that is incredibly convenient. So if I put that... Oh, look at that. It works! Jen, it works! Alright, so the conveyor belts, I think, can go like that to a furnace. Nope. Ah, I did it twice. I think like that? Let's see. So I think if I am SMRT smart, I think that those drills will drill through that, and then the copper should go down the conveyor belt and into the furnace. I think. Probably. It does take a little bit. More drills equal more faster. So we'll see. Just put a little light over here too. Well, we can go check on our tin and come back to that real quick. Oh wow, I just realized the witch doctor thing says 1 of 3 now. Holy cow, that's great. 2 more drills. Let's get some more wires. Links are going. Skills, still skilling. Alright, fine. Yes, okay, we want the wires. And there we go. And then conveyor belts. No, it doesn't go directly in. Doesn't go directly into the furnace. Interesting. How do we do that? I want it to go into the furnace. Is that something that I can't do yet? Sprinkler. Well, we won't have a scarlet bar for a while, so that's out. And doesn't look like we have any other methods. Can I just put a chest down? I mean, if it goes into the chest, I'm fine with that, because then it won't just keep piling up items. So we can try that. Yeah, because like, if that works, then I'll just have it running and then just throw copper in whenever I stop by. Because I'm fine with that. And we'll put the wiring circuit. There we go. Circuit complete. And now we can add more drills. Will it go into the chest? Ah, it doesn't go into the chest. It's fine. That's annoying, but it's fine. Alright, so that'll just be crafting us some copper. We should make more drills to make more copper faster. There we go. 1, 2. There was also a iron one that we found. I don't think we found tin. I need more conveyor belts. That's over here, right? No, it is in the automation field. Ooh, it takes tin. That's fine. We have tin. Alright, look at us. We're already improving. We're in the mechanized world now. Oops. Wrong way. There we go. Torches. Alright, so in theory, we'll have 2 more drills, and that'll just sit there tinking along. And we got copper right here. Oops. Hungry. Losing max health because hungry. Well, let's do something about that. Let's get some food. We're gonna put away resources. Right, we can't do anything with gold yet. Take our dirt blocks for exploring. Loads of planks. Very good. Right, let's get harvesting. We're gonna have Karox and Glow. Oh good, we did get a Karox seed. Sometimes you don't get a Karox seed, and that's horrifying. There we go. Alright. Karox seed. So that's our first point. Karak. Check. Glow tulips. Wait. Okay, that's right. Oh well. Weird. Okay. Well, we do want glow tulips. Alright, well, oopsie doopsie, we're just gonna have some extra glow tulips. My bad. Alright, we don't need the roots. Dun 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 dun. Bomb peppers. Heart berries. Berries, 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 berries. There we go. Alright, let's throw some cooking in. And I think we have more Karox over here, right? We have 1. Also, we should get a rock jaw and cook that with something. Glow, armor, mana. Plus good food. Yay. Let's see. How about a rock jaw and a carrot? Bum, bum, bum. We need to make food. What do we have a bunch of? Why don't we just do glow and heart? Actually, let's do glow and larva. Since we've gotten a bunch of that. Rocky stone dip snack. Snack. Oh. There we go. Let's do larva and glow. We don't actually... Let's put away the root seeds, because we don't need those, and we're not really going to be growing that. as much. We've already got plenty of it over here. Speaking of, time to harvest. We're going to leave that as a nice little barricade there to prevent things from getting in from that side. There we go. So, we've got a nearly infinite wood farm going. Alright. So we've got our plants. We need to water our plants. Water your needs. Rolling around.
Bedtime.
Woo! Another day. I should probably be catching all these worms instead of running all over them. Despite the fact that it is a fun, squishy noise. I think you use them for fishing bait. Maybe you can put them down to make your plants grow better? I don't know. This is all rather new to me. As are most of the things in here, because, again, they doubled the amount of content. These lunatics keep adding more stuff to the game. For free. Oh, that's another bug. Oh, new talent point and running. Yoink. New bug. There we go. What is that bug? This tiny bug appears in many different places. Right now it's looking for a new home. Well, it's going to go into a creature that's going to eat it soon. Worm. Oh, worm? Okay, we'll take that with us. We got all our travel stuff set up. We got snackies. Right, we were cooking things. There we go. Now we've got snackies. Okay. So we got snacks. We got stuff cooking. We should actually eat until we're full. I will forget. Tin. How many drills did we need? 2. We need 2 more drills. Okay. 2 drills. Oh, a new crafting point. Yay. Chance to produce extras when making things. And there we go. Alright. Running accelerates the more you run. Or percent chance to dodge after standing still. Running as you run, definitely. Alright. Let's go place the last of the drills. There we go. And more copper. So there we go, we just have passive copper income now, and that's wonderful. So, put away a bunch of copper. We do have a bunch of tin, so we can start working on things. We want a generator, we want probably that many of those. 1 more for a good measure, because it's just copper, we don't care about that. Let's make 2 drills. Got a little bit of conveyor. And last of our tin. And we want a furnace. Alright. All the wood's done. Hey, wood. We can make a single crate. That's good. That's our buddy. Still going. About halfway. Boy, that takes a while. Oh well, we'll have a buddy soon-ish. It's a darn shame it doesn't, like, put into that. Okay, well, huh. Oh, you can catch glow bugs. Huh. Alright. Man, that's hilarious. I can have 3 of these guys now? I really need to work on getting more of the Witch Doctor one then. New talent available in summoning. Also, armor. Go, minions! Man, I really want to get the rest of the Witch Doctor stuff. That would be nice. Okay. So let's work on finding some more ore. We definitely have seen more nodes. Of course, now that I'm looking for them all, I've forgotten where all of them are, because that's just the way it is. Oh, he got toasted. Bomb there. And it's not really... There you go, it's a big square like that. There's one. It's probably a copper one, though. Yeah, it's copper. We don't need that. Alright, what's that one? Is that a big mushroom? Huh, it was. Giant mushroom. Rare food? Oh, max health only once when eaten. Cool. Oh, that's that. Okay. What's that? That's a big square. Almanite. Hello, Almanite. Alright. Well, we got a bunch of sand out of that, so that's good. Ah, tin. There we go. Adventurer's hat. Huh. Wow. Health, armor, damage, mining damage, fishing, movement speed. Actually, you know what? That's just, we're just gonna go like that. Flap that right on there. When I'm not out and about. That blew up a large area. Ooh, hey, ring of stone. Mining damage. There you go. We mine better. Tin, 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 tin. Alright. So, yeah, this is the rumble track, so we don't want to be in there. Let's go southwest. Get our free slime and stuff as we go. You throw a spear at me, you rude person. And having 3 bats is really nice. Hilarious. Okay. That's interesting. There's just a thing in the wall. Huh. Mysterious doll set. Ominous. Can't say I care for that. Tin, 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 tin. Ah, it's copper. Boo. Uh-oh. What? Oh, yeah, we're near the queen. Requires copper key. Interesting. That's a note for me to go find that. I assume copper keys are a drop, but it might be a thing we can craft. Alright, so we've definitely been here, and there's a copper thing. More tin, always lovely. Iron, huh? Wasn't that ironic? Ah, a stroly-poly piece. That's a fun phrase. Wow. Just gonna do some stuff here real quick. Play hesitate, okay. Because we want the iron. Iron key. Ow. He hit me. How dare. Wrong button. No, Stroly Poly, don't get close to that. Oh, shoot. I just wanted a Stroly Poly. Stone moss we do not want. Oh. Okay. Well. Can I just... Do you eat worms? You do! Okay. Do you eat little bugs? You do! Hey, you know what? I'm gonna take you with us. Yoink! I got a little bug. I got Stroly Poly. That's our little Stroly Poly. It's ours now. Okay, we got the boot going. Alright, and Drillu. I guess we don't need wires. And we'll put that right there. And we can just sit here and get iron smelting. Isn't that lovely? This is actually a really good spot because it looks like 4 iron things and a gold thing all right next to each other. That's pretty baller. Hello, Mr. Stroly. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you got injured. I'm so sorry, I guess. Are they indestructible? Okay. Well, anyways. Oh yeah, you making noises at me? Yeah, die. Oh wow, yeah, there's another gold one over here too. Well, that's lovely. Bugs. Bugs. Gonna get a bunch of bugs for our Stroly Poly, which we're going to have back at our little home base. Because it's our Stroly Poly now. Which is honestly an unbelievably fun phrase for a little creature. It's a Stroly Poly. Gold. Oh wow, that's a big open area. Okay. Oops, well, he's flat now. Alright, where are we? There he is. Okay, that's not bad. Getting over here is not terrible. Because we go from the meadow. Okay. More bugs for the Stroly Poly. I still think those things say fuck. Oh right, they eat mushrooms. Here you go, buddy. Got snackies. Soon I'll have enough boxes to take all of you with me. And then you'll be back home. And you'll be mine. Like the wife. Hey, goat, 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 goat. Okay. Cow. And as you can see, most of the time, items don't really despawn if they're items that you should be able to collect, like these things. And obviously you can also set up automation with like the drills and such. But we don't have quite the level of being able to do that just yet. And we will come back for these guys here in this pleasant meadow. And we'll take them home and have a little feeding trough for them. I imagine I'm going to put the bugs in the feeding trough too.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Hell of a boss has a trans demon in it.
Huh.
Apparently the demons, like, show their gender by their horns and the stripes on it, and they got a trans woman to voice her.
Oh, okay.
And the horns imply, you know, sign male of birth, and she fought to put a bulge on their merch.
Huh.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, good.
I would put a bulge on my merch.
You do.
Go.
I mean, like, I would assume, given that their audience base and all that, that they would want to be rather inclusive to everybody.
That's what Lily's actually discussing. They're like, I'm actually kind of fucking surprised there's no trans representation in this.
Yeah.
But the thing is, in the Has-Been Hotel, people go to hell and just become what they see as themselves, so it's difficult to argue for transness in there, because you just kind of become what you see yourself as. So you're technically not trans anymore.
Yeah.
You're just you.
You're just you.
It's like how I thought, like, that was my original headcanon for, like, Harry Potter. Or, like, Star Trek and shit. Be like, I want boobs in a vagina. Boobus vaginas.
Yeah.
Ta-da! Like, trans wouldn't exist. Because it wouldn't need to. Everyone would just make themselves what they want to be.
Yeah, because that would make sense.
There might be non-binary people. There might be people who, like, I know I would probably represent myself with, like, all the genitals, because that'd be fun as shit.
Because why not?
Or none. Also cool.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I just always figured in, like, sci-fi and fantasy, the reason there wasn't a lot of trans people was because they just transitioned.
Yeah.
And it did not matter.
Oops, done.
Huh, I feel like being a guy today. I feel like being a gal today. I feel like being, nothing today.
I am just me.
Yeah.
Like, that would be nice.
Being someone with tits is distracting, so I'm gonna turn into, someone with tits for this mission.
I got Strolley-Poly, and it says you can craft armor with it, but I don't have a way to do that.
But apparently the little demons are just demons.
Okay.
So they can be trans.
Okay.
Because they have gender signifiers at birth.
Mm-hmm. They have sexual dimorphism.
They do. Well, the humans do too, but you're presenting how you felt, so.
Yeah.
It's kind of more like a Homestuck type deal. Where there seems to be some level of sexual dimorphism, but, like, gender doesn't really fucking matter.
Yeah. Well, that's good, at least.
I still kind of wonder, like, if... I guess technically in Homestuck, like, some people do draw them with tits. But I always kind of wondered if, like, that's just something maybe you add on or something later. Like, I always kind of thought, personal headcanon was, like, everyone's the same, sex, more or less, and they just added gender signifiers by, like, genetics or something. Like, gender exists.
Right.
Like, he, her, she, him. The concept exists. And then things like tits and anything else that would be a secondary sexual characteristic was maybe just, like, locked to genetics. It's like, oh, I guess I have tits.
Yeah.
Carcat Vantis, guess I have tits.
Carcat rockin' tits over here.
Do you think if we didn't have sexual dimorphism, we would have gender? Oh my god, what if it's like a bottom-top thing?
We no longer have sexual dimorphism, so we just have preference.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
Because they don't have sexuality with the trolls in Homestuck.
Yeah.
You just like people or you don't. There's no, like... You might have, like, a preference for the type of people you like, but it does not matter their gender in any way. That's like having a preference for, like, blonde people.
Carcat being like, you know, Dave, at first I was very confused because you're clearly a bottom, and I assumed that meant that you were female.
Hey, who says the bottom's gotta be female? Briska is very obviously a top.
True, you're right. In their society, yeah.
Maybe the women are the tops.
You're right. Because you're right.
I top, so I go by sheer.
Yes. Makes perfect sense.
Because there's no sexual dimorphism as far as their genitalia go. And, like, as much as the fan fictions have them actually, like, banging each other.
Yeah.
There's no even implication that they need to even touch genitals and shit to reproduce.
Uh-huh.
So, like, I saw interpretation was just they just both throw up into a bucket, which I thought was funny.
But the queen is the highest and most powerful thing. So, queen, like, the female is the top.
They'd all be female if we go by B terms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That makes sense that the queen, like, females are top. So Dave is of course a male, Dave's a bottom.
So it's all like power structure shit.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Oh, I made the wrong thing. Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter because I have plenty of tulips and I can just
that's how ancient Greece did sexuality. You were either a top or a bottom or a woman, and then they didn't care.
Yeah. What was it? How did I get the GUI?
What was it? You like men because you're attracted to men. I like men because I hate women. We are not the same.
It's true. Oh, larva. I used the wrong thing.
My sexuality is misogyny.
I don't have any more lava meat. Huh. Well. Just eat that real quick. What do we have resources-wise? Well, I guess let's just go with heart and glowy.
I do think if we got rid of a lot of, like, the sexuality stuff, a lot of people would be more, like, spectrum on who they were attracted to.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I don't know if it's because I'm pan, but it always seems so damn silly to me.
It just seems basic, I guess.
Are you gonna be like, oh, look, this person has all the body parts I like, but they either identify as or have the genitals of, you know, AMAB or AFAB, so I don't like them. Like, that just seems silly to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, again, like you, pan, I'm just like, personality. What they like? Are they fun?
Like presentation, though.
True.
I like certain types of presentation, but that isn't necessarily tied to gender, though. It does tend to be put as, like, feminine or masculine.
Yeah, but a lot of the presentation that you like is tied more to top and bottom anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's be real here.
You can be a, quote, pathetic man to me and not be AMAB or even a trans man.
Mm.
People like the coral glasses. That qualifies in my brain as a pathetic man.
Yeah, because they hit a lot of the signifiers. They're like a little, like, soft-spoken, pathetic business person.
They're tired. They're obviously very low on the fucking rung.
Yep.
They got the little suit. The suit does a lot. Doesn't matter gender.
True that. Oh, got a point in
They're
cooking.
stressed, tired, and they're not defending themselves. Assigned pathetic man.
Yep. Alright. So, now that we've gotten our very first little pet that we've brought back to the home base, we need to set up a place to have them. We need to have cattle. Wife, I've got farming and now I've got cattle.
You got me.
Hey, you're not cattle. 2, 3, 4. 1. So 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna make a nice little area for the move.
Get them bananas on the moon.
Hey, I just love bananas. Alright. There we go. So we're going to have a little area for our little bugs and our other cattle. We're going to put them here. Let's clear out this area. Light it up so they won't be miserable and scared. Dig all this out. There we go. Alright. Hooray. So... can we get a door? Is that a thing I can make? Can I do carpentry? I can make a lever. I can make a door. That seems excessive. Okay, yeah, I can just make a little fence gate. I'm okay with that. Because I don't want my cattle wandering around. That'd be silly. Oh, wait, do I have to actually make the fence pieces for it? That makes sense. Literally as I said it in my own little idiot words. Okay, so fence, a fence gate. Hey! Look at that. Okay. Stoly-poly. There we go. I got my own little bug. He's my little bug buddy. And now we can feed him. He's our little bug buddy. Is he fed? He's very happy. Okay. I got a cattle. Oh, can I make a pressure plate so that locks? I think I saw that in that. Oh, I need tin for that, of course. Makes sense. Alright, so if I make a pressure plate, does this work like Minecraft rules? No, but if I make an electric door, if I make a fancy door, I guess I'll just do that. If I do a fancy door. Oh, of course. Can I open that from the other side? Nope. I don't know what I expected. Actually, I know what I expected. But that's fine. We'll just make a pressure plate on the other side. Oh, you know what? We'll make a lever on the other side. So I can open it, but nothing else can. Pressure plate is fine. But we want a lever. So I can do like that. That way the bugs and other cattle can't let themselves out. Because we are smart. SMRT. And now we make a feeding tray. And we're going to put this in there with our little bugs and stuff. Oh, that's a big boy. Okay. Cool. Alright. We can put some bugs in there and some shrooms in there. There we go. So that way they can all eat as they like. Alright. Do we have enough to make more carriers? Does it need iron?
Oh, they changed the logo for art.
Yeah, I saw that.
I hate it.
Yeah, people were big upset about it.
There's nothing that has a sexy lady on it.
Yeah. Yeah, no one's really sure why they did that. They did it, and no one likes it. Especially because it looks vaguely AI.
Oh, it does.
And that's obviously pretty offensive to the people who are literally making art. So people were a little mad about that. I saw a thing about that this morning.
Also, it doesn't have a lady on it, so it's automatically worse.
Yeah.
That's how things work. You put a woman on it, automatically better.
Do I have a little doggo? A canine companion that is out to smite your enemies, endlessly lick his paws, and in general, just be a good pal. Oh, my wife, I got a doggo.
One.
I have a little terrier, and you can pet it.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. I have pet pellets. that you can apparently use to give it a bunch of experience. I like that you could just pet it. Like, that's just a dedicated thing. Just pet dog. Okay. What else can I do with the doggo? Do I need to feed it and stuff? I don't actually know. Pets weren't a thing before. Like, that is literally... Pets were never a thing. Oh! Well, there we go. He's a little, checkable thing. Oh, look at that. And he gets experience over stuff. 50 damage against stun targets. Okay, so those are like his stats, I guess? Does physical melee, and as he levels up, he gets more things. Crit chance. It's a stun targets on melee. Oh, that's really good. And then stun durations, crit chance. 7% chance to deal triple damage. Holy cow. So I apparently got a pretty good dog. What should I name the doggo?
What?
What should I name the doggo?
Grimhowl!
Oh, yeah, you're right. First doggo, very loyal, named Grimhowl.
I was making some clips for us.
Oh, thank you. Alright, so now we've got Grimhowl going. Let's go to the meadow and then check on the iron thing. Throw more copper in. Because we're starting to get enough stuff to get better gear now. But we want to go to the iron area. Ah, that's a witch doctor, but it's not the pants. I think? What do I need? Yeah, jeans. I should hunt for that and farm that. Should also...
Oh, I still have your controller. Need it back.
Oh no, this is mouse and keyboard, so I'm fine. But thank you though. And yours will be here on what, Thursday, right?
Yeah. What, like tomorrow?
Or
next
I think it was Friday actually. Pardon.
Tomorrow's tomorrow?
Yeah, check. It's on the Amazon thing, so it was only going to take like 2 days to get here.
Oh.
So that was pretty good. Go bats! Swarms of bats. Women love swarms of things. Ow, on fire. How dare. Well, just for that, I'm going to bully all your friends. There you go. They're all dead. Ow. Holy cow. Why does fire do so much damage? Huh. Well, the little buggers broke my furnace. How dare. Well, at least they didn't break the drill. Rude. We've got an iron key. Does iron work on lower level stuff if I use... where did I... You know, I slapped down a bunch of torches to make it so that I could see it when I was near it, but that doesn't show up on the map, so... Yeah. Alright. Keep exploring. Let's get another glow in me. That's dangerous. We'll go around. Oh, hey, new final point. Pet the dog, because dog is good. We got a new running point, so we want run faster the longer we run.
There we go, I got the one where I threatened your life.
Which one?
The one where I accidentally said, do you want me to end you? I'm sorry.
What?
Trying to share him on TikTok.
Yeah. Pet has leveled up. No, Pet, come back. Pet, come back. We don't deal with the Woim. Woim equals death for our pet currently. And we don't want to lose our pet. He's a good boy. Grimhowl, a good boy. Catch earthworms. Yeah, I'm not really remembering where that stupid thing was already, so that's a bummer. That happens. Exploring tends to be a forgetting thing. Alright, so... Whoop! Rude. Nice. Peasant hat. We don't need that. Yeah, I did kind of set myself up for that. I knew I should have made some kind of map shape that I could see. I'm really surprised. Can I make, like... How do I... How do I make a map marker? Because I see little symbols, like I should be able to add them. But I don't, How do I make a map marker? It says that you can clear all map markers. But I don't... Uh-oh. But I don't see a thing for how to put a map marker on. So that's something I'll have to look up later. Then I could actually just map marker stuff like a sensible person. Instead of roaming around in the dark, hoping I remember things. Because I don't. Ooh, tin. Got lit on fire. Of course I did. Alright, so Doggo got a point. Alright. Let's see. Physical melee damage. Strong dog. Dog is like, I am strong. Next time I should have a hand grenade ready for that. That seems like a much more sensible thing to do. Back up, back up. There we go. And we're in. See gold in them there walls. What type of material is that, them thar? Finally leveled up. Getting gold. Now gold is for gems and things later, so... I'd like to... having a little thunk here. I think that I can fight and probably beat the slime boss. Because I got a dog, and I have the witch doctor stuff. I would prefer if I could get the last witch doctor piece. So if I can get the last witch doctor piece, so I have the full setup, I feel like I would be more competent for it. Okay, well, let's get some more tin while we're here. Yeah, this looks like this is a whole tin area because there's a lot of clay and stuff, so that's good. Do I have to feed the dog? I don't know. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, new talent point in mining. Yay! Let's go put that in. Oh, we have one in staying alive. The longer you stay alive, the better you stay alive. I appreciate that one. It's basically just like you having been under the ground for so long are now stronger and do better. Because it's based off of how many points you've already spent. So the longer you're alive, the more points you can spend, and therefore the stronger and better you are. And that's really good. Because again, this game wants you to play it. It encourages you to play it. So the more you do things, and the more you do things your way, the better off you are. This is a fishing spot. A cave guppy. A rock jaw. Yay! Oh, I got a point in fishing too. Aw. Alright, so we got to the pier. We should probably get rid of junk. Keep the sand, because we need that. Keep forgetting. Bridge. Free bread. Alright, wrong button. Okay. Well, unfortunate. Oopsies. Tee. Oh no. What is that? Oh, valuable. Okay. Well, we haven't gotten to the point where we can use those. Right. And let's just put that back where we got it from. Oopsies. Iron fishing rod. Oh, well. Someone died and left behind their fishing rod, and it's mine, meow. Alright. Alright. So where are we relatively? Okay. So probably southerly ways. That's not far enough. There we go. Cave guppies!
I need butthole references. I don't know what I'm doing.
Try donut, butthole.
I don't want a donut butthole.
I should hope not. That always just seemed like lazy to me. I know it's the hentai spiral causing it, but still. Okay. We need to get rid of something for something. It would. We have plenty of that. We want that gem crab. Okay. Where are we? Okay. We're pretty close to one of the straight lines. So you can, of course, also... Ah! Hey! We've already had 5 views on one of the clips you just put up, hon. Hey, wife.
What?
We've already had 5 views at one of the clips you just put up.
Yeah! It's a funny clip. I put it on the, like, YouTube and the TikTok I did.
Thank you.
I'm so bad at TikTok, but I don't really want to be good at TikTok.
A thing both miserable and awful to be,
like,
according
I'll
to wife.
sometimes check it on my phone just to look at any comments. So I might have put on, like, my, speed paints. But that's about it. And then, like, it auto-plays as soon as you open the damn app. I hate that. I have to make sure my sound's off before I start it.
Or you
I'm just trying to check the fucking messages.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, here's noise!
Do you want noise?
Guess what? You open this app and now this video is on like your suggested shit. We now think this is what you want. Converts. It's like I didn't even choose that. It's like it's what you want now.
It's what you want now.
I don't like that. I don't trust like that, man. I don't trust you putting shit in my fucking feed and then being like, this is what you want, right? No, I didn't consent to any of this.
You have been altered. Okay. More copper into the copper thing. Alright, so we now have a full witch doctor set, coincidentally on the way by. So, we are now a witchy witch. Alright, so let's put everything up so we can. More copper. Alright, yes, we have some things to salvage. Dun-dun-dun. Sir, there we go. Alright. We have... Oh, okay. We can make a crystal skull. That's neat. I don't actually know what that does. Okay. I should make an there we go. I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna put that. And I'm gonna put equipment into that. We already have the witch doctor, we don't need another one. Scrapper. There we go. Because we are filling this up with other stuff. So let's take all the equipment out of there. And make that be plants and valuables. And this will be equipment. There we go. Well, that's better. Alright, valuables. Oh, we have another equipment. I'm blind. There's a button, there we go, that puts away stuff that you've already got in place, which I really appreciate, because again, lovely quality of life stuff. Alright, valuables. There we go, valuables. So I can go over here, and do that, and do that. And look at that, everything puts away. Not the bugs. Crab. Meat. Alright, so we have a golden heart and we have a mushroom. We're going to cook those together and we're going to make a fancy meal that will permanently increase my max HP. Ha ha. HP. So we're going to make something fancy. Alright, otherwise we're going to go over here. We're going to go... Burp. And we're going to put that and that and that. Except for the shrooms, which we're going to go put in the food. In their food. There it is. Rare giant berry pudding. Plus 62 max health for 10 minutes. And permanent only once. We're going to eat that when we fight the boss. We're going to go in here. We're going to go check on our little bug man. Hello, little bug man. Are you eating properly? It does appear so. Alright. Bugs, shrooms. Yeah. Hello, little bug. You're so cute. We're going. What? Yeah. What should we call our roly-poly?
Leshy.
Leshy it is. Leshy is happy, full, and producing.
Yeah.
What are they producing? Chaos.
Babies.
Preferably not. And I can put a little doggo in there if I desired. Alright, so let's repair our stuff, because we need to. So our shit's breaking. Armor's good. Dog is good. Let's overboost our Sturf. And that. There we go. So that does more damage. And, oh, that's the one I should have done. There we go. So now our minions are better-ish. Okay. So, yeah, I think we got enough time. There it is. So, we're going to go over this way. They really do sound like they're saying fuck right before they die. Okay, so... Alright. Did I miss? Okay. So as you can hear, there's big thumpies, which means this is where the creature is. The boss. And is it shovel to? Yeah, it's shovel to take all the slime off. Which we're gonna do, because we'll use the slime for later. Both for ingredients and because you can use it to make a slime farm. But also, I want to get rid of a lot of the slime here because it will make me a bit slower while trying not to die. I'm very inclined to not die. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Big food. Run away! Ow. Go bats, go! Go dog, go! Yeah! Ta-da! We beat our first boss! And we rescued a little man! Now that little man is the first of the NPCs that you can get. Because he was trapped in that slime, which I don't know how he's not dead, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. And you can trade him stuff. You can make a distillery. Ooh. And a pouch workbench. Oh, that's fun. So you can make pouches. Okay. And a curious egg. Oh, a new pet. We got the idol, which is how you'd make him go to a place. We got a glurch eye, which is for our base. Some gemstones. A sticky stick. Oh, it's a magic thing. 113. So yes, it's much better than ours. Reduces the target's movement speed. Projectiles bounce. Well, dang, that's just good all around. We also got a necklace, which is just max health. And a bunch of slime. Which, 22 in armor or 15? Well, oh, it's only physical range, which is a bummer. We don't use physical range. We'll take your chest. We'll take all the ground slime, because we're going to de-slime this area. A copper key! Cool! Now I just have to find that chest. Oh wow, those bouncy balls are actually really good! I just saw it kill a whole bunch of stuff! Holy cow. Okay then. Alright, we're gonna hoover up all the slime while they're going around having fun murdering. Also, I see a skull. Is that just a valuable? Where'd it go? Yep, just a valuable. It went into the valuable pouch. Alright, so there we go. We beat our first boss and got our first boss crystal. So we're going to go through, we're going to get a bunch of this here ground slime. Just for my own sake. Ooh, a pet pellet. Hey, Grandma, treat. Yeah. Who's a good boy? Grandma helped. Grandma did good damage during the fight. So yeah, you take that idol, and that lets you make sure Duder here comes to your base once you've set up a room with a bed and a door. And now you have a person that you can trade those valuables to get coin. We like coin. So there you go. This has been first, probably of many, because I like to do these, of just yapping. Just yapping about a game, talking about how good it is and why you should take a look at it, those kind of things. And I hope you all enjoyed it. I plan to do more of them. And I also recorded this, so the plan is to make clips and practice editing, which will make wife happy.
You don't have to.
I know, I don't.
I think it would just be helpful for both of us.
I think so.
Hey, I make you assets. So.
Yeah, and I actually already have DaVinci Resolve on the computer.
I think it would be a good skill to have too. You could probably like do it for other people to get good enough.
Yep, that's the plan. And as always on stream, wife makes hot noises. If y'all keep coming in, y'all get to hear more hot noises from wife.
Why are you so mean to your beautiful wife?
Because you are beautiful. You are very attractive and very happy. I love you so much. She's gonna whap me on the— Ow! She threw a ball at me. Ow! Mean! A boost! Chat, save me. Save me, chat. They did not save me. Oh, is this a teleporter? Is this new? Is this like a waypoint system? Do we have a waypoint system in this game now? Hey, yo. Oh, holy cow, we have a waypoint system. Oh, wow. I got my 4th achievement after 40 hours of this game. Told y'all there's a lot to do. This game's got a lot you could do in it. Holy cow. That's awesome. I gotta fix my stupid shovel. Alright, well, that has been a very fun time. So I'm gonna call it there for the day, and hopefully see y'all tomorrow. So first of all, goodbye YouTube in the recording. Alright, now then, goodbye YouTube.